We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. And thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
Oh, no question. I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is the direct correlation between explosive plays, in this case, two teams that rely on those explosives coming in the passing game, and the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points. And if you want to score points today, it's going to become by throwing the ball deep downfield as often as you can.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Oh, right away they're coming after him. Right away they get to him. Sack on the opening snap of the game.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 28-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. The second down throw is incomplete.
All right, so the first two, they go clearly to the defense. You got a first down sack. That sets everything of the drive for the offense behind the 8 ball. Then they followed up with a forced incompletion. So now 3rd and long, this is a must-pass situation, and the defense has a prime opportunity to get themselves off the field.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. That is where you don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. When you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences, it's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Mayfield. He'll get this to Hooper, left side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's going to have The Steelers first down as they'll wind up getting 7 on that 4th and 3.
So this is kind of a tricky down and distance, and I think for the defense, you really have to be ready to defend any type of play. They could keep it on the ground like they do here, but you also in the back of your mind have to think play action, drop back pass, screen. So there's a lot of plays at the offense's disposal, and they keep it on the ground, keep it simple, and pick up the first.
They go play action with Mayfield. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Mayfield. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. So after surrendering that long touchdown drive to start the game, good start here for the offense with a quick first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
The ball carrier. Luke Kuechly on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
Chase Brown.
A gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. In some rhythm, with drive rolling, here's another 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Williams. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Williams to the air once more. And the throw on 3rd down going to be incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side.
Mayfield's pass complete to Tank Dell. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Mayfield. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A quick throw taken in out wide by Dell. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at his own 49-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Mayfield. There's a short one to Hooper. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
1st and 10 at the
This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. Here's Mayfield. That's Hooper open right side. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
At the Bears' 39-yard line.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Now Mayfield, and he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here they come for 3rd and 1. To throw is Mayfield. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
The offense rolling right along on this drive. Another 1st and 10. Baker to throw. That's into the hands of the fullback. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This about as short as you can get. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. Really don't understand that one, but at least they retain possession.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. Now Brown. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
And the Bears first
And a nice
down.
pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is caught. He gets the hookup with Rice. And he's going to have the Bears first down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down. Now a handoff running right. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
He was brought down.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down, Bears.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. He's taken down just shy of the 10. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Fourth quarter gets underway, and it's a run by Brown. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Second and 12.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work is separating the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And they will not be able to get another play off, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. A lot on the line here. Fourth down and 9. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
And we're at the stage in this contest where possessions become extremely limited, so I don't blame them for going for it. But if they lose this game, this is going to be one of those play calls I think they wanted to have back.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. Not much. Second and long coming up.
The tackle made by Julian Love. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Right back to the fullback. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of 1. Brings up third down and 9.
In motion comes Pittman. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's to Hooper. It's complete. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll get this to Hooper, left side. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
Steelers first down.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Second and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of
17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
22 more yards.
That pass play good for 22. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing is Baker. That is hauled in at the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0.
14. Bears nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And the Steelers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboot. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They'll dump this off to Scatterboot. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
Nice throw outside the numbers to pick up the 1st down. It goes down the stat sheet as a short throw, but takes a lot of arm strength to throw it out wide on time. And he made it look easy.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That play ended for a net loss thanks to Javon Hargrave.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 34. Out of the gun. Here's Dart. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. Dart. They'll get this to Scatterby. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run for it with Achane. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, here's Dart. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Over the middle here to Brown. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try it now with Scatterby. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Cam Scatterby taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they got to like the way that they started this ball game.
At their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. First carry here for Chase Brown. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
At the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Here's Williams. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
Williams pass.
Picked up by the Oregon man, Dylan Thieneman.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Rolling to his left. This is caught. It's Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. First down, here's Scatterby. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
First down, Colts.
Throwing his dart. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Jalen Walker. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To the air, dart. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Another run for Brown on second down. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Flushed out right. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. To throw, it's Williams. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
To throw, Williams. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Chase Brown, 27 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
And just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards.
Indianapolis.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Dart going to give to Scannaboo. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way the 40-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Make that now 2 runs in a row that have netted them great results.
And it doesn't matter what kind of blocking scheme they're using. Gap scheme, power scheme, zone running.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. To throw now, Dart. That is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Here's Dart. This will be caught by Brown. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30. A run straight ahead with Achane. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
At the 19-yard line.
Down in a little more than a yard here. To throw is Dart. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run. No timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
To the air, Williams. Flush to his right. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Open man right side is Rice. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, here's Williams. The toss here completed to Pittman. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Scattaboo fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
They'll try to hammer it in with Scattaboo. And this time he is in. Cam Scattaboo taking it in from 2 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8.
Bears 14, Colts 6.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. On the ground, it's Scattaboo to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. To throw, Dart. That's complete to his running back, Scattaboo. And some room to roam now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Scattaboo. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And once again, it's Scattaboo. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Give up the middle, Scattaboo. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Cam Scattaboo, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Colts have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The Colts will line up.
They'll try and run it in. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game. And this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. He'll buy some time right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
They'll try and run for it with Brown. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Able to push his way through. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
He was brought down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. An inside run with Scatterboo. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Looking quickly here.
17 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Now here's Rodgers. That's caught. Devon Achane. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock gets second down.
It's a gain of 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second down carry for Achane. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
On the stop. It's a loss of a yard.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds his back. Achane. And he's not going to be able to get them the first. They stop him just shy of what they needed. An interesting call now coming up on 4th down. Here's a quick throw to the left. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
That was some serious trust right there, Kate. I like to say that you sign the check as a quarterback once that ball leaves your hand. And he threw it short of the sticks, trusting his guy could go get the rest, and he sure did.
Gets everything he has under this one. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Rodgers has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point
All right, they're going to
conversion.
throw for it. It's caught for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead.
That makes the score Eagles 8, Bears nothing.
Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. He's brought down. Play goes for, it looks like about 11 yards. And that's going to give the Bears the first down.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Gets it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just 3rd down now. Williams will look to throw. And he loses control, and that one's going to fall to the ground, Brock. Needed to bring that in. Instead, the mistake means it's 4th down. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. On 4th down, it's Williams. Look at that power, deep left side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to be launched on the hit. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic and contact over the middle. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now here's Williams. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. To throw is Williams. Throw is caught. And they're going to take him down just short of that marker in that range. Might we see them go for this 4th down? Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. Just lost his focus and jumped. It's not a huge penalty, but it is a costly one because it gives him enough for a 1st down. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Brown. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 5-yard line.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 8-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Throwing on 2nd. Williams. It is there, and that breaks up the completion. A quick reaction there to apply that contact. That's going to force 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle in your mind.
And this is going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. David Njoku scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. And he connects, but so surprised that they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie there, partner. But at least he made it, so the lead falls now to a single point.
Cairo Santos to kick off for
Things
Chicago.
trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And not liking what looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. These hits finally taken out. So call it a gain of about 23 on the play before they got to him. And it's going to be a Philadelphia 1st down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a short yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big. Now that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. To throw is Rodgers. They close in on him and drag him down on the other side of midfield. They got him at the 48. And it's Jalen Walker. And that leaves them in trouble. They're staring down a 3rd and 19 now.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into passing, known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, You make this third down a near impossibility.
Third and long for him here. In trouble, and this time he's going to get the throwaway, but it is incomplete. Never had a chance at connecting that one, Brock. At least he avoided the sack. It is fourth down. Third down, Brock. You knew that pressure was coming, and sure looked like he was lucky to even get a throw away on that play.
That rush was coming to flat out end that drive.
Yeah.
And it did.
And they got home, sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coach's challenge to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
First down from the 42. Brown on the inside give. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Throwing on second, Williams. The throw finds Evan Ingram. He's hit, finally taken out. So call it a gain of about 23 on the play before they got to him. And that's going to earn Chicago the first down.
3 yards. First down, Bears.
From the red zone now. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it, and when they both recognize it, you get that. You get a first down.
And this is just going to be thrown out of the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Still plenty of chances, though. It's second and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Out of the pistol, Williams. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. To Vondre Sweat. And that sack is a loss of 9. It is third and goal.
It's third down and goal.
To throw, Williams. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. It's a foot race. Into the red zone. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
Wandale Robinson now to return this. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. After the pick, here's Williams. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he's going to be brought down right after making that catch. A good gain, but the tackle limits it to 9. Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. We need to get the last yard now on second. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Looking to throw on 31. He gets it to Rice. They rally to him after a gain of about 7. That effort enough. They've got the first down.
A gain of 7.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. Williams to throw. Tackle finally comes in well downfield. That's a gain of about 26. And that's going to be good for a Bears first down.
26 yards. First down, Chicago.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Starting the half with a give to Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, kid. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Williams to throw on 2nd. Some heavy contacts here, and that's going to break things up. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from the defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. Now here's Rodgers. Hits his running back. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock. It's 2nd down. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Rodgers to throw. 2nd down. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Bears get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Williams. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Had it for a moment, but the hit jars it loose. Fortunate, Brock, that it did too, because it would have been a big strike otherwise. Instead, just 2nd down. Williams set to pass. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's some terrific stuff defensively. Reading your keys. That down and distance, you're expecting pass. But really, all levels of the defense were all over that drop play and stuffed it before it could get going.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They're going for this. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
On any fourth down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum burst. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Now Rodgers. Looking over the middle, finds Ingram. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And an Eagles first down.
From the red zone on first. Finds his back, Achane. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On second down, Rodgers goes right back to Achane, complete. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Quick pass here into the hands of Pittman. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
2 yards.
Typically, complete a pass on 3rd down. Well, that's a good thing, right? A pretext for a first down. Not so fast, and not this time.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Santos' kick is good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. This is cut downfield by Rice. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41.
First down, Bears.
To throw is Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. Right back to Rice, caught again. And he's taken down at the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Bears. Now Williams. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Incomplete.
Well, they're caught in that vicious cycle, Brock. They're losing partially because of the struggles they've had throwing the ball, but because they are losing, they've got to keep throwing it and risking these contested lanes.
I've said to you once, I've said to you a million times, coordinator's job is to get you open. Right? My job is to get you a one-on-one, and your job
Is to win.
They're not doing it. You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
3rd down, give to Brown. There's the stop. Damage finally comes to an end after a 17-yard pickup. And that's going to give the Bears the first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Working inside the red zone.
The Bears
Escapes the pocket. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Not at all right there. Now we've got to regroup for second down. Williams will look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing now. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
complete to Evan Ingram.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Eagles 18, Bears 13.
Still some time left, most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. A-Chan, a first down carry. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get about 3 here. Almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he is to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Bears have some new life in the 4th.
Intercepted by the Bears. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute.
Chicago.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. Buying some time left. And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done. But into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
On 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. He'll look to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The good news there is he got the ball out of his hands and did not take the sack. The bad news is he's got to collect himself, regroup after that big hit, and make sure they find a way to execute.
The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. It's a big gain, 19 yards as they finally take him down. And that sets up an Eagles first down.
That's good.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw, Rodgers. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And it's incomplete. He went up to contest that one, and it prevents the big first down play. Well, this just hasn't been the game they've wanted score-wise, Brock, and it has them as a result of that feeling like they've got to keep putting it up and taking chances here till the end.
And I'd say, Kate, right there, that was the kind of chance. When you get a one-on-one, you've got to find a way to win it, but this defense...
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Bears make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Across midfield to the 45. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Going to the ground again on first. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
At the Eagles' 20-yard line.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So the Bears take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.